May 29th cannot come fast enough. I want to get this Paul McCartney album in my hands and listen to it. I'm really excited. But now I've been hearing these rumblings of, oh, this does he have it in him to make a masterpiece? Can he do it one more time? I'm going to say this. Yep, he can, and I have no doubt that he can. Are the odds against him? Yes. There's no more rock radio to push these albums anymore. It's the fans like us who go to his website or listen to stuff are watching. There's no more big mass audience, and his albums don't sell. Nobody's albums sell millions of copies anymore. Everybody's streaming, and I think streaming takes away from that aspect of making something a masterpiece because it's not part of you. It's not in your hands. It's not holding it. You're not looking, reading who's the producer, who's the engineer, how long did they take to record this album? Analog, digital, what was going on at the time? There used to be that joy of discovery of an album, and that's missing with the streaming. It's right there. It's convenient as all heck, and I guarantee you, I love it. When it's minus 40 in Montreal, and I don't have to go to a record store that day, I'll listen to the album that's coming out that I want to pick up just to have it. But it's not the same effect. So, masterpiece in this day and age is hard to achieve when it's something that's just conveniently placed right in front of you. I think that the journey to the store, looking at the cover, being excited to bring it home, all adds to that factor. And again, also, what is a masterpiece? An album that you can listen to more than once? All the songs are good on it? Is it a reflection of an artist at that moment in time that you can identify with? It all depends on the listener. Does he have it in him to make some sort of masterpiece? I have no doubt. No doubt in my mind. Because look at these. I'm going to show you some of his latter day career albums. Memory Almost Full. I think this is a stunning album. Dance Tonight, Ever Present Past is one of the best pop singles he has ever released. Ever. Uh, Only Mama Knows is a great rocker. You Tell Me is great. Head in the Clouds. Nod Your Head is a great little rocker. There's a bonus disc and there's a song called Why So Blue. Sensational. If you can find this one, pick it up. Then you got Egypt Station. I Don't Know, Come On To Me, Who Cares? Dominoes has a great ending that's very Beatlesque. Very great song on there. Caesar Rock is good on here. Very good album. Solid release. Nothing for him to be embarrassed about. New. He tried to sound contemporary on here, but Paul McCartney's natural ability to sound like Paul McCartney just shines through. You know this is a Paul McCartney disc from the get-go. And that's the great thing. He sounds a little kind of makes this timeless. It's contemporary with the touching of the studio magic, but it's quintessential McCartney. So many great songs on here. Save Us, Alligator, On My Way to Work, Queenie Eye, Early Days, New. Everybody Out There, I Can Bet is one of the most McCartney-esque songs I ever could have fit anywhere on Venus and Mars or London Town easily. Great album. Search this out. The album that kind of reinvigorated his latter day period of his career. I think everybody will know Flaming Pie, produced by Jeff Lynne, came right after the anthology sessions. In The World Tonight. The World Tonight is one of my favorite tracks. Little Willow, song we were singing. This is, bar none, I think one of the closest things we will get to a masterpiece from him. Another one, took me a while to get into, but Chaos and Creation in the Backyard. Very, it's a powerful album. And if you never heard this, and if you're a McCartney fan, you need to search this out for sure. Are they a masterpiece? I don't know. Do I play them a lot? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. And do I think with this album he can do it again, make a really great album? No doubt. How can it be a masterpiece if it's not delivered to the masses? If it's not, going to I think part of the part of it was going to the record store, that urgency to pick it up, to listen, and if it hits you hard. I think you lose something when you stream it. You'll never get an album you call a masterpiece through streaming. Never, because there's something lost. It's just conveniently placed there for you. You know. But that's my take on it. Does he have it in him? Oh yeah. Will I am I worried that this isn't a masterpiece? No. Because I Paul McCartney can sing Mary Had a Little Lamb and I will buy it. And I will say, take my money, Sir Paul. Take it with joy. But that's me. I've always loved him. I have so many albums up here. Beatles, Wings, you name it, I have them. And I usually buy them blindly. Sometimes I've never even heard the single. And I just pick it up. I see it. Like the McCartney one, I saw this at Starbucks. It was on the cash, and I said, "Oh my God, I'm picking this up." I'm very happy that I did. It's one of my. I keep going back to it. I go back. I revisit this album once a year. I like these other albums. I revisit them. Are they a masterpiece? I don't know. To me, yeah, kind of, almost. I would say so. Flaming Pie, Chaos and Creation, new. I'm gonna say is contemporary classic. Can he do it? Yeah. Will old school fans find it a masterpiece? And I don't want to be mean to anybody or disrespectful, but a lot of old time fans who've been around with him since the beginning are going to compare it to a Beatles greatest hits album. Will that come up short? Yeah, for sure. You got to listen to it on its own. If you never heard anything else from Paul McCartney, just put that on. You have to decide from there. A lot of people compare and they go, "Oh, I put it against the number ones." Yeah, it's gonna come up short. I think so. I think anybody in their right mind would say it's coming up short. So, masterpiece in this day and age, with the convenience of streaming, people comparing now, because a lot of fans are old like me, and are you're gonna say compared to Band on the Run. How does this? That it's taking me a long time to do, but I stopped comparing to other albums. I have to listen to it on its own. And a lot of fans don't. They just go, I'm going to compare it to no. I'm going to put on, Wingspan and compare it. Yeah, it's going to come because nostalgia, all those years you listen to those songs, all those memories. This is brand new. This has to get there. And I usually sometimes it takes an album a few years before I realize how powerful it is. Like Chaos and Creation in the Backyard, the first time I played it, I wasn't a fan of it. Because Fine Line was a really nice pop song and the rest doesn't go in line with it. It took me a while so the third listen, I went, oh yeah, okay, this is it. Okay, I get what he's doing. So sometimes it takes time and it takes effort and it takes a listening experience. I think with the streaming that you can just move on, go to the next playlist and don't really absorb it, I think will affect the chances of it becoming a masterpiece. Can he do it? Yeah, I have no doubt. But I'm going to say right now, today, without even hearing another song on this album, because of these ones here, I know. He has been in the studio 100 million times before. He knows what makes a good song. He's not going to be at this point release a dud. I don't think he's that crazy. I don't think he'll say, I'm going to ruin my career or the last album I'm ever going to make. I'm thinking it's going to be one of his last. He's up there. This is going to be one of his last for sure. That I'm going to end it off on a sour note. I think he's much smarter than that. And he's very, very, as we all know, this guy's uber talented. So, do I have doubts? No. This will be a good album. Can I say masterpiece? I won't know until maybe a couple years after I listen to it. Because I know the first time I listen, I'm going to be, oh, this is the greatest thing he's ever done. And then I go, okay, listen to it again. Because it's Paul, and I love him. So for me, like I said, he can sing Mary Had a Little Lamb. So this one, I'm probably going to go put it on and go, oh, this is the greatest album of all time. It's the greatest, better than Zeppelin, better than Pink Floyd. And then I have to come back to earth and say, okay, let's listen to its album on its own merits and see if it's any good. But it's Paul, so I get excited. And I do hold a higher standard to his material. This is not like, Fergie or something. No offense to different style, I have different expectations when it comes to this guy. Well, will I be satisfied? I'm pretty sure I will be. But you know what you think? You think it's going to be a masterpiece? You think it's going to be a dud? Do you like the new song? Let me know. Share your thoughts. Hit that like button, subscribe. I'd love to hear from you. And this is Stephen from the Roundtable with my thoughts on the forthcoming super duper album, The Boys of Dungeon Lane from Paul McCartney. I don't know if it's super duper, but I think it's going to be good. I'll be seeing you in the future.